is we are
We're
going
in
to
Fnaf 2.
ignore the left side for now. We'll start working on the right side. We'll start making some progress. So what we are going to do is we're going to start off in front of this birchwood slab here. We are going to build up a second slab. What we're then going to do is we are to the left of this going to build up a second slab and a third slab. On top of that, we are going to place a birchwood stair, and then we're going to place a birchwood plank on top of that. So again, that's 2 slabs. This is 3 slabs with a stair on it, and then a full block. So again, do bear in mind, if you remove those slabs, it makes a bit more sense. It's essentially a full block with a stair with a full block, but of course there's 2 slabs underneath. So hopefully, again, that makes sense. It's a bit of a tricky one to think about at the start, but it's not too difficult overall. Anyways, what we're going to do next is above the coloured bits here, we are going to grab ourselves our black stained glass.
Ah, shoot!
The black and white checkerboard pattern, a 3x3 square, or 3 tall area, should I say, of black.
I forgot the down bar.
Stained glass, and we're going to do that just for these 2, so the 4 wide section and also the 3 wide section. This 4 wide bit here won't be visible, so it doesn't really matter. Just go ahead on this part and build up 3 using birch planks, and the exact same on this part here. So behind, just extend backwards using birch planks so that there is a solid bit at the edge. Behind all of this, go ahead and place black concrete. Of course, we don't actually want the windows to be see-through because they do not line up with any of the interior content. So if you make it see-through, it's going to look slightly unusual. Or it's just going to look empty is probably the better way of putting it. What we're then going to do is, of course, using our birchwood slabs, in front of the glass at the top, we're going to place 3 birchwood slabs, go diagonal, 3 birchwood slabs, and then here, we're going to place a plank. We're then going to place a stair, and then, of course, just like we did before, we'll place another birch plank, and that's going to give you the window frame. So again, if you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. Appreciate that's a little, not tricky, but confusing maybe at best.
Do that.
So what we're going to do next is we are going to work in this little window and the pillar. So behind this area here, we are going to build up 1, 2 using smooth sandstone, and then for the next row we're going to go backwards 1 and place 1 block of sandstone. So again, it's 1, 2 and then sandstone. Above this we're going to go up, and then we are going to extend to the side. So we're going to extend 4 to the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to add a second layer. So a second layer of 5 sandstone. We'll then go diagonal, and we're going to place 2 rows on the side. So we're going to extend 4 to the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to add a second layer. So a second layer of 5 sandstone. We'll then go diagonal, and we're going to place 2 rows of 3 sandstone, and then we go diagonal once more in this corner here, and go again 1 block on each layer of sandstone. In front of the sandstone, place on the upper half of the blocks a solid row of slabs going all the way across, and again you can see how it's given this really defined shape moving forwards. What we'll then do is we're going to grab ourselves our red concrete and our red wool. They make another grand return. And above these slabs, starting on the right side, we're going to place 2 red concrete, 2 wool, 2 concrete, 2 wool, 2 concrete. We'll then go diagonal backwards. We're going to place 2 wool, 2 concrete, 2 wool. And we'll go diagonal backwards and place 2 concrete. Once again, on the furthest block back, we are going to place 1 block on top. Again, it's going to be another nice canopy going across the top. And what we will also do is just on the front right corner, we're going to grab ourselves our nether brick fence. And underneath this red concrete here, we're going to go down 1, 2, and 3. And it's going to link in with the birch plank just there. And there should be a 1 block gap just between that. So again, that's just a little bit of structural support. Not that it's necessarily needed, but again, it just makes it look a little bit nicer, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is we'll continue working our way up now. So this area here, behind all of what we have just done, we're going to grab ourselves our sandstone and our birch planks. Starting off on the left side this time, behind the red concrete, we'll place a block of sandstone, and we're going to go up one. Punch out the original block, doesn't matter. Go diagonal forwards, we're going to place a birch plank, followed by a sandstone, birch plank. We're then going to go diagonal forwards and place a sandstone, birch plank, sandstone, birch plank, and sandstone. And on top of all of these, we are going to place the correlating block in stair. Birch planks, place birch planks. On top of all of
I'm tired, guys.
Place sandstone. And in the corners, what we're going to do, just to the side of the stairs, is place a sandstone block, so there is not a gap visible in the side of the build. In this part here, just on this one exception, go ahead and place a smooth sandstone just so it fits in with the little wall to the side of it. So again, it ends up looking something like this, and that is the next step.
I don't even measure right there.
The next part we're going to do, don't know why I got rid of that block, is we are going to grab ourselves our white and black concrete, and behind the stair on the left side, place a white concrete, build up one, punch out the block below, ends up looking like this. We're then going to go, again, diagonal with a black concrete. To right, we're going to go white, black. We're then going to go diagonal, place a white. We're then going to go black, white, black, white. Diagonal. So whenever you see a block at the corner, that's the point where you want to go diagonal. So black, white, black, and then right here in the corner, we're going to link up with what we'd built previously. So we will place a, why is it mismatching? What we want to do is we want to match it up so that there is a white concrete here. So we'll just switch it around actually. So we'll place black concrete here, and then we'll switch this.
Well, why is that this one?
Black, a little bit of kind of TLC required, and what we'll
I'm
do is
sick
we'll finish
on
up
this.
on this white here, so it's going to
I want to do like this, and
be 2 blocks tall, and we're going to add a second layer to the rows we have just done previously, and what I will do is I'll fix the rows below. So again, we've gone black, white, black, and then at that point it doesn't really matter, it's not really visible. So that is what we are working with. We're then going to grab ourselves our dark oak slabs, and in front of it, again on the top row in line with the top of the block, we're going to place a row of dark oak following the shape of the build. What we'll then do is on top of this, on top of all of these slabs, we are going to place a row of sandstone blocks, and then in the corner here, again place 1 sandstone block, and in front of all of these, we're going to place an upside down sandstone stair. So once again, in front of them, upside down sandstone stairs. On top of that, we are going to grab ourselves our brick slabs. On top of all of the stairs, place a stone brick slab. In this corner here, just go ahead and place a smooth sandstone. And again, we'll talk about more.
Anyway, these I think I might do this other cut.
Off that corner in a bit. But what we will do as well is on top of all of the sandstone,
oh man, I done a mess. I don't think I done a mess.
We'll place a smooth sandstone block, and essentially that's going to be the rim of the top of the roof. So the roof itself, which is going to be out of orange terracotta, which I don't actually have in my inventory, is going to be in line with this. So again, it's going to make a little bit more sense once we get to that. I'm not going to be doing the roof in the tutorial. I'll show you how to do it, but I'm not actually going to be building it, obviously, because we need to be doing the interior. So that's probably going to be the last step we do, but that is that part of the front side of the build complete. So again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. We are making very, very good progress. Okay, so for the next step, we are going to continue where we left off, which is down here. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten.
And now that, well that part now needs over here.
about this point. Above the white and black, what we are going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our smooth sandstone. We're going to place a row of 3 smooth.
It cuts sand stuff on
We're
that.
then going to grab ourselves our sandstone slabs. We're going to place 3 sandstone slabs. Behind this, we're going to place a row of 3 smooth sandstone. We're going to add 2 more layers, so it's a 3x3 square. And then we're going to build up in front of it a layer of 3 sandstone. Slabs on the upper half of the block. Behind here, nice and simple, just place some sandstone blocks so it fills in the gap. And then above the area here, we will grab ourselves our smooth sandstone once again. We'll place a row of smooth sandstone. And above that, we're going to go back to the alternating between red wall and red concrete. So we'll place 2 red wall, 2 red concrete, 2 red wall. What we will also do is right in the middle here, we'll place 1 red concrete. Very similar to what we did on this side, just minus the kind of top detail just there. As we extend upwards, which we'll do in a moment, it's going to again follow the same pattern that we had before.
Huh, this ain't why.
In the various kind of tiers, so the black and white, the dark oak, the sandstone, the slabs, etc., etc. So at this point, it's pretty clean sailing. But again, we're going to extend now with another window section. So from the light grey terracotta bottom, we're once again going to go diagonal. And from here, we're going to go 2 to left. We're going to go diagonal, 2 to left. Diagonal, 2 to the left. So in total, we've just extended 3 times to the left using 3 light grey terracotta. Behind all of this, I'm going to place a burner block. I'm going to use black concrete. And then above this, from left to right, we're going to go white concrete, black, white, black, white, black, and then white, black, white. If you've done it correctly, which I appear to have not done, is it should link up perfectly with what you've done previously. So again, if it doesn't, ignore what I've said and make it link up. That's the general vibe. So we'll go black, white, black, white, white, black, white, black, and it ends up, as I said, looking like that. So again, makes sense. Following the exact same pattern we did previously, we are then going to grab ourselves our birch wood slabs, and in front of all of these, place 3 birch wood slabs on the upper half of the block, going across, ends up looking like this. Like we did on the previous window. What we are going to do is on top of this block here, we are going to grab ourselves our birch planks. We'll place 1 birch plank. We're then going to place a birch wood stair, and then on top of that, a birch wood plank. On top of all of these blocks, we are going to place our glass. So what we're going to do, we'll grab ourselves our black glass. This window is going to be different from the other one, so do bear that in mind. We're going to start off by placing 3x2 on this section here. We're then going to place a 3x3 on this section, and then on the final one, we'll place 2 for now, but I believe it is 1. So we'll place 2 for now, but we'll adjust it as necessary. What we're then going to do, as I said before, is we will do at the top, in front of the glass, a row of birch wood slabs. Behind all of the glass, once again, we're going to reinforce it with some black concrete so that it is not actually see-through, but it gives the effect that it's see-through. That's all we need. And then, of course, behind this part here, we'll place a row of birch planks, and again, it should be currently looking something like this. I was correct. We will remove this part here and change it to birch wood planks. And in front of this, we'll place a birch plank, we'll place a birch stair, and then also, again, another slab to make it into a full block. And it ends up looking like so. Above the glass, what we are going to do is we're going to place our sandstone. So starting off, we're going to place a row of 3 sandstone. We're going to go diagonal, 3 sandstone, and then diagonal, 2 sandstone, and we're going to double up so it is 2 layers tall. What we then do in front of all of this is place our birch wood slabs, And on top of all of that, we're then going to place our red concrete and our red wool, but we'll do that in a second. So again, I'll back up just so you can see what we're working with so far. Again, that's going to be the little corner of that window. So, as I said before, we'll grab ourselves our red wool and our red concrete. We are going to start off with this area here, so we'll continue where we left off. So we'll place 2 red concrete, 2 red wool, 2 red concrete. We'll then go diagonal backwards, 2 red wool, 2 red concrete, 2 red wool, diagonal backwards again, 2 red concrete, 2 red wool, and then we'll worry about this part in a moment. And as we've done previously, on the furthest back block, we are going to build up one using our associated block. And then what we'll do is the exact same as the pattern we did previously. So we are going to alternate between the sandstone and birch. So we're going to start off, we left off here with sandstone, so we'll go backwards diagonal with our birch. We're then going to go sandstone, birch, sandstone, birch, sandstone. Go backwards diagonal once more, birch, sandstone, birch, backwards diagonal, sandstone, and to the left one using birch. We are...
I'm so confused now.
Then on all the blocks going to place the corresponding stair. So again, for the sandstone blocks, place a sandstone stair. For the birch blocks, place a birch stair, and it ends up looking like this. As I said before, behind all of the gaps, just place a block of sandstone at the sides, so it is filled in, and it ends up looking like that. We're going to continue with the pattern of the black and white concrete. So from this white concrete here, expand backwards diagonal to the left. We're then going to expand to the left, white, black, and concrete. So from this white concrete here, expand backwards diagonal to the left. We're then going to expand to the left, white, black, black, and then on the corner, place one more white. Then once we hit the block, of course, we go backwards diagonal. So from here, we go backwards diagonal with the black, white, black, and then backwards diagonal one last time with white and black. So again, I'll back up so you can see the pattern, and then we're going to double it up for a second layer, alternating between the blocks. So on
wait, do this probably down here?
Black concrete,
oh my god,
the black concrete, place a white concrete, etc., etc. In front of all of this, we're going to grab ourselves dark oak slabs. So we're going to place 2 dark oak slabs, or should I say, all the way across, on top of the, or on the upper half of the block. And then on top of all of these, we are going to place sandstone. So on top of all of the dark oak slabs, place sandstone. In front of all of that, place upside down sandstone stairs facing forwards. On top of all of these sandstone stairs facing forwards, we are going to place a row of stone brick slabs following the outline. And then on top of all of the sandstone behind it, we are going to place our smooth sandstone again to give us this kind of defined look for the top of the build. So if I back up, again, you can see all the progress you have made, doing super, super well. So again, really well done for everyone watching and following so far. But as I said, still...
How did that one went down?
There's going to be another window section. So we've got 1 window section, 2 window section. There's going to be a third section that we are going to be working on. And then we're going to go all the way over to the right side and basically rinse and repeat. It is all good fun. Now, of course, as I said, in this video, we're probably only going to be doing the front side. And in a future video, we'll be doing the top and also the left and right side, because otherwise this video is going to be about 4 hours long. I'm sure a few of you would love that, most of you probably not so much. So anyways, continuing over to the side now, we are going to grab ourselves our birch wood slab. We're going to place a birchwood slab on top of what we left off before. Behind that, we're going to place 2 smooth sandstone. And then what we're going to do to the left of this birch plank here, just like we did previously, is we're going to grab ourselves our nether brick fence. We're going to go up 1, whoops, I can't place 1, 2, and it ends up looking like so. And above that, just go ahead and place 1 red concrete. And that's going to be the end of that little red canopy that's gone across so far. What we will also do is behind this area, we're going to place a birchwood slab, and then behind that, we're just going to place 3 sandstone, so 1, 2, and 3. That'll link in the gap, and it ends up, as I said, looking like that in the corner. We're now going to place another one of these lovely dividers. So this one here, we're going to copy that into this section.
What do you do when you're attacked by the enemy? Don't panic. I'll show you how you can survive in the wilds.
So we are now going to place another one of these lovely dividers. So this one here, we're going to copy that into this section. So we are going to grab our light grey terracotta and also our cobblestone walls. We are going to start off from this light grey terracotta here. We're going to go diagonal forwards, 1, 2 to the right. Behind it, we'll place 3 blocks, and we're also going to build up 1 and 2. In front of it, on the first row, we're going to place a row of 3 cobblestone walls. We're then going to cap it off on top using 3 light grey terracotta. For the next step, on top of the light grey terracotta at the back, we are going to place 3 smooth sandstone. On top of that, we are going to place a row of 3 sandstone slabs, and behind this, we're then going to place a 3x3 square of smooth sandstone. In front of this, we're going to place a row at the top of 3 sandstone slabs, and behind this, we're then going to place a 3x3 square of smooth sandstone. In front of this, we're going to place a row at the top of 3 sandstone slabs. I lost my train of thought there. And in the middle, 1 red concrete. Above the sandstone slabs, we are going to build up. So again, it's the exact same as before. We're going to place a 3x3 of smooth sandstone. So again, that's a 3x3 of smooth sandstone. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go backwards and then up. So backwards and up, and it's going to give you a shape that ends up looking like this. The final detail we're going to do is in the middle, we are going to place, from here, 1, 2, smooth sandstone, and then on the upper half of the lower block and the lower half of the upper block, we're going to place 2 slabs on the left, 2 slabs on the right. As you can see, there is indeed a gap to the side of this part here. So what we are going to do is we are going to start off in this corner. We'll place a red concrete, like so. And then behind this, we are going to do that again. 2 slabs on the right. In the middle, we are going to place, from here, 1, 2, smooth sandstone. And then on the upper half of the lower block and the lower half of the upper block, we're going to place 2 slabs on the left, 2 slabs on the right. As you can see, there is indeed a gap to the side of this part here. So what we are going to do is we are going to start off in this corner. We'll place a red concrete, like so, and then behind this we are going to place, I need to grab my sandstone, we're going to place 1 sandstone set backwards, so again it's going to go diagonal backwards. We're then going to place a sandstone behind the block there, and we will place a sandstone stair. Above this we are going to place a white concrete. We'll then place a black concrete, and then it's going to rinse and repeat, but we'll get to that in a moment. From here, we're also going to extend over, so black, white, black, and then above this, white, black, white. And again, as I said before, that will extend over, but it will make sense in a moment. So that is that central pillar here. As I said before, we've now got 2...
Huh. I'm confused right now. Why do we have 2 of these?
Windows.
Yeah. That's only 1. But I can't see what it's about. So we can add that way. We need one this way.
So we've got 2 windows here, 2 further windows, so 4 in total. I think I might have said 3 before, but it is indeed 4. But that is essentially the halfway point, and then it's going to wrap into the corner where there's going to be another pillar, and again, that's the progress we are making. So, we are going to grab ourselves our light grey terracotta. From the
that is I fixed this.
Here, we're going to go
off camera. Bye!